Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching, if you're listening, this is Where Is This Going? The podcast about artists you may not know right now, but hopefully you will soon grow to appreciate at the very least. And this is part of our February Black History Month. A tribute to Black History Month. We are featuring all black artists in February, and our second artist this month is Anthony Eaves. You can follow him on Instagram at, it's hard to say, Vanthony,
Yeah, Vanthony,
yes.
Or Anthony Eaves, whatever.
Yes. So you can follow him on Twitter at Vicasso and on Instagram at v.nthony, and check out his website, www.vinthonyeves.com. Thank you for joining us. Also, I gotta get this out of the way. I'm sorry again. You can follow the podcast on Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram at Where Is This Going Pod, and on Twitter at Where Is This Go Po. And you can follow me on both of those platforms at _Hunter Miles. All right, let's get this show started. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Anthony Eaves, a wonderful photographer, very talented visual artist, I think, in almost all mediums.
That's quite the compliment, dude.
I mean, it's true. I mean, I even have your art on me. My very first tattoo was from you.
I almost forgot about that, dude. That's crazy.
I think I don't even know how long ago. It was like 2015. No.
Shoot.
I don't even know. If you want to check it out, I
like
don't know if the camera will catch it. Oh, no, mine. Wait, I can't figure out how to rotate it. No, it needs to go that way. No, okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe we'll get a close-up of that in post, but probably not. But thank you, by the way. My first tattoo at a very low cost. But yeah, so what mediums do you work with? What would you say is your main artistic pursuit?
That's always been like a tough question for me to answer, the main one. I guess like my first love was drawing, but I really felt like a different feeling when I caught on to photography and got like my first camera in early high school. But I think it would be like somewhere between those two in a way. And then like getting more familiar with technology when you're growing up. So you end up getting like an iPad and like drawing on that. So it's getting more familiar with the digital art too is kind of crazy.
And digital art is a whole new landscape for most people.
I follow some crazy artists on Twitter and Instagram, and it's just
even the commercials for like the artistic commercials for those draw pads or think pads or whatever.
Exactly, like Apple's commercials. Yeah, like, you don't think about it, but at the same time, it's like
there's a lot you can do with that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that you have utilized that, because I don't think I obviously don't have the artistic ability to anything like that.
I feel like anybody could. It's just, I mean, some people are born with it, but it's also something you can all learn. I mean,
right. I think you can develop it, but I think like any kind of like performance skill as well, it's something that you either have or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you have even a little bit of it, it's something you can develop and grow. But maybe there's a ceiling there. I don't know. I don't know much about art as I mean,
it's just
at all.
Yeah, it's just been all like a part of my life. Like,
hell yeah.
For the past 23 years. So
what got you? So you are 23 years old, 24, 23?
Yeah, I'll be 24 in like 2-3 weeks, something like that.
Oh yeah. Pisces? Nice.
Yeah, Pisces, man.
Pisces gang.
Yeah.
But 3 Pisces in the room.
Oh yeah.
But so what got you inspired? Because I know you said it's been a part of your life, your whole life. But
yeah, basically, what got me inspired? Like, I guess like
I know it's hard to think about.
It's kind of crazy to think about because nobody in my family was an artist or it was really in that creative aspect. But I guess just like that, like I said, going back to like technology, rapidly growing, and then
Right.
I'm getting on like the internet at like 12, 11, and then going on like a Tumblr.
Yeah,
and
Tumblr was
just-
big in
Yeah.
I think our youth development.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Just think about it. It's just like just looking at all that shit and like you just see it's like that's where like a lot of my photography like inspiration came as well. Like I always wanted to like travel to like Oregon or Colorado just because like
Those mountains and
the
stuff.
scenery. Yeah,
Yeah.
just because you see all that like that's like. That's crazy. It's like a picture that's like real,
Right,
So
and it's
like,
very.
I mean, I haven't got to experience like a place like that yet, but
Same. I mean, it's a Tumblr. It's definitely a Tumblr aesthetic.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
You
It's
see
like
those.
you see those cars or people with like. I mean, like I don't really care about the material a whole lot, but like it's
The
pleasing
views,
to like
the
it's-
views and experience.
and like going back to like, what Mother Nature brings us is
yeah.
it's beautiful.
And do you think that you saw that as an inspiration also to seeing the
Yeah,
beautiful.
it was definitely part of it.
Yeah.
As far as like illustration, drawing, like I just always stuck with like the abstract side. So like
Yeah.
seeing things in an odd way, but
Which is
I
just
don't-
showing your interesting perspective, it seems.
yeah,
But I couldn't imagine trying to create abstract art, but I've always appreciated your abstract art.
everyone's different.
And
it's
that's the cool.
it's a different kind of like
Right.
art, that
And
you're
it's
doing.
it's a hard interpretation, I guess, to be okay with.
Yeah,
Like making abstract art and knowing that people may not understand it or appreciate it because it is one abstract in the sense that
yeah,
it's not traditionally looked at as art. It may just be looked at as gibberish, but
right.
in
It's
paint
just
form.
some random shit.
Right.
I know. I guess like as far as inspiration came from that, it's just like seeing other artwork from people. Not like I feel like art is copying, but it's just like that's the whole point of making it your own like vision too.
Right.
So it's like I've gotten inspiration from a handful of arts that like I've seen, but as far as that, like I don't really think about most of my pieces that I've done, like I don't really have like a plan of what I'm gonna be drawing.
Right.
I just kind of like, all right, I'll just go with the doodle.
Yeah, feel it out.
Yeah, feel it out.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but and then kind of like from there, I'll kind of like always like rotate my pieces and like see like everything from like whatever it's like a different view. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's super interesting to think about too, especially with an abstract piece where you
right. There's no
is it
rules.
in
man.
landscape?
It's just
Is
you
it
do whatever you want.
yeah?
you know.
You choose the angle you want to see it from, and I mean,
Yeah.
then that's your interpretation of it. But also,
Exactly.
just to have that kind of strength and almost, to me, I see it as a strength in your sense of self to be confident in what you're putting out as your expression.
Yeah.
And especially in abstract art, for it to not always be seen as, I guess, like it has a purpose.
Yeah.
But because it is just that free expression, kind of, so you can see your own appreciation in it if you want. But that seems, from someone who needs instant validation, like that instant response, it seems hard. And
No, it
I think
is.
that's another reason why I couldn't put anything on paper or anything on a canvas, because I need to know instantly, like that instant gratification or just the feedback. Is this good or bad?
Right.
And having something on paint or like in print, I can't change it. I can't like develop it anymore. Mm-hmm. Do you struggle with at all perfection? Like
I do, especially like
when is it
man,
done?
like the most coming years for sure. I've struggled with it. That's why, I mean, I don't really care about always posting every single piece that I like on like social media. Like I will, but some of them I'm just like I don't really don't really care.
Who needs to see this?
Yeah,
but me?
nobody really needs to see this, like, unless, like, if I'm trying to sell it or
Yeah.
whatever. But, yeah, I just try not to think about it. It's what I've trying to tell myself every time I'm painting or drawing or doing whatever. Especially, like, music, since I've gotten into that over, like, less than the past year. But, it's just kind of like, just do whatever looks good or sounds good, you know? Don't think about it too much or, like, trying to please other people. The only reason I started doing this, even, like, trying to do it as my, like, passion is because it was for myself.
Right, because you loved it.
Yeah, because I love doing it, and, like, it satisfied me, not anybody else. And other people liked it.
Right.
I mean, some people do, some people don't.
Do you
some people
think
don't care.
that positive feedback, though, drove you in any
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
for
ulterior
sure.
way
Yeah.
that was kind of negative?
The negative, I guess I didn't really have any. I don't want to say I don't have any negative feedback towards me, because there's probably people that I haven't really came across that, like, said that your art is trash or, like, you're not a good artist.
Your
I'm
art
like,
is trash, bro.
I mean, if anything, I wouldn't mind hearing that, because it's just gonna be like, oh, all right, I'll see what's up. You see, you know.
But has people's positive feedback reacted negatively to your passion pursuit, I guess?
No, not really. I would say more like not just me, because, like, every artist will struggle, like, wanting to be, like, seen or heard, and, like, or noticed on, like, especially now, like, social media, like, you'll see other artists, like, blowing up off, like, this one
and
set of photos, or, like, someone will post, like, something, or, like, a snippet of their song, like, it blows up. Like, I mean, I don't do that crap, but I'm just for an example.
You put out a fire tweet that seems
like,
to pick up traction. Like, oh, also follow me on SoundCloud. I got some more.
They kind of crap.
Everyone has. It's weird to me now that everyone has a SoundCloud to push. Like, anyone who has
it's
one
a crazy
prominent
platform.
one prominent tweet, they're like, I don't have any other fire tweets, but you can follow, like, my IG where I don't do much, or you can follow my SoundCloud, and I put out fire beats, dog.
Always do, right?
Yeah.
I guess most of the time I'll give them respect for actually having the confidence to
put it out there.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, because you shouldn't be advertising shitty beats.
Yeah, for sure.
Personally.
Like, I mean, like, some of them, most of them, I won't listen outside of my, like, but it's just like, yo, respect, you put it out, you had the courage
out
to see what's up.
You felt you had the platform.
Right, someone's going to come across this.
Yeah, I might make it off of that. That's the confidence.
I mean, whatever.
But I think that having positive feedback can negatively, for some, affect the passion behind the project. Just trying to live up then to that positive feedback, or especially with social media, trying to put out as much content then as much as possible, but not really having that, that passion behind it.
Right. I mean, I guess, like, that's when so I always think to myself, like, I don't like to think this to myself, but I'll be like, the more, like, quote followers that I get, I'm gonna I'm gonna be up there, whatever, this and that. It's just like, that also comes that, like, negative feedback, and the more, like, I guess, haters that you're gonna come across, and
I mean,
you're gonna
that comes with
through.
a wider view,
which also goes with your mental health. If you're not strong enough to do that, then
prepare yourself on the way.
That can impact your career. I wouldn't say career, but your love for that, your craft.
Right.
But,
and because we make stuff because we want people to see it.
Right.
Like, that may be secondary, obviously, to our outlet. Our passion about the craft, like you said, may come first, but we also put it out there because we want it to be seen and appreciated, or have an impact on someone. And so we want, some of us, a lot of us want a lot of people to see that, but with all those eyes comes, higher probability for negative feedback,
Exactly.
positive feedback
You're
too,
getting
but also
those more followers, but you're getting a lot more people seeing your art, obviously, but more people are gonna like it. But there's also probably gonna be more people that are gonna hate on it, probably like it, but like they don't want to see you win.
Troll you too. Yeah.
Nobody in the community wants to see each other win. I mean, not even that community, but like just in general.
I mean, I think any artist or any art form has that odd competition. It seems because like when one artist in any platform succeeds, I think it lifts up that usually like spotlights that platform to where other artists then have a chance to also succeed, which is I think how ideally it should be looked at, but realistically
we all wish like that's the way I would love to look at it,
right?
Like
when one photographer is highlighted, then it gives a chance for now photography is in the world's eye, more photographers can get discovered, or
right, and
if their work is good enough.
I've definitely seen it more in that community for sure too. But I mean, I've like I said, there's like some really good photographers on there, and all of them are like gonna be like that uptight kind of
kind of pretentious.
Yeah, I guess in a way it's just I don't know. I mean, your work is good, but it's just you don't gotta be like
a dick.
Yeah,
your work is good, but your personality. is trash.
It's just that's the main part too. It's just I feel like even if even if in my eyes like you don't make the best art to me, or I shouldn't. I guess that's kind of a asshole way to say it, but it's just like if it would like in my point of view, it's just. You shouldn't let me like get in the way of what you're doing,
right? Yeah, just because I may not dig it doesn't mean my opinion means anything.
I mean, I'll be the type of person still like keep doing it. Like it's not my thing. Like I don't find it visually pleasing, but like
it hurts my eyes. But you can do what you.
You
just
always gotta show love, anyways. Like,
right? Because you gotta appreciate the passion. You gotta appreciate the pursuit. Right. I don't know why those two words I keep repeating. Pursuit and passion.
Pursuit of happiness.
Yes, exactly. You give me a Will Smith vibe, so I don't know why. Just got pursuit on the mind.
Damn.
Anthony, you're black, right?
Oh yeah.
Or did I make a huge
I'm
miscalculation?
not full black.
Yeah. No, I figured as much.
Yeah.
What are you mixed with?
So did that ancestry DNA.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but basically to sum it up, I'm Mexican and Caucasian, white.
Nice.
Sorry.
And black. Well, hey, I'm also white, kind of Caucasian. Wait, did you?
But
did the DNA test just read out Caucasian,
shit.
or it was
no. It was like
where no one cares anymore.
It was. I mean, no, definitely nobody's in my. I guess in my background was from here necessarily. It was just like Europe. Or something. I can't remember where in Europe.
Right.
And like
one of those white countries in Europe.
I can't remember. Well, my grandpa was Irish, so I got a little bit of that.
Nice.
So.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't have any Mexican in me.
I've always gotten mixed with like Blasian though.
Really? I think it's the eyes, and I was gonna ask you. So I was like, oh, so you got a DNA test?
Yeah.
Nothing showed up back there.
I guess I should read into it more because it's like I read into it. I was looking into it a couple of days. I was like, this is like BS. I felt like, I mean, like the whole Nigerian, like me being like, I forgot what the percentage was, but I was like, all right, that's accurate, whatever.
Right. Was it about 50% or?
Oh, it was above 50. It was like 50, 60, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you're blacker than me. As if it didn't show, you are.
I know, right?
Indeed, genetically blacker than me.
I know. I was like,
I
can't talk. From some indigenous like groups and whatnot, but
in Nigeria or elsewhere? Here?
I think Mexico actually.
Oh,
yeah. Because my grandma's from Mexico.
Dope.
Yeah, then my great grandma and my great grandpa like migrated over here with them. Like piled all their kids up and drove to Highland, Michigan.
Well, it's straight up to another kind of Mexican town at the time, or
they were. I don't.
When did they come here?
I don't remember when my great grandma came here and them.
Was it on your
grandparents? They came here. Yeah, I don't remember, but I don't even remember the city from Mexico that they came from. But
is that on your mom or dad's side?
My mom's side.
Your mom's side.
Yeah.
So that's the Mexican and white side, I assume.
Mm-hmm. My mom's Mexican and white. Yeah. Yep.
Did you grow up? Grow up? Did you? You guys got grow up? No.
Grow up.
Did you grow up with a lot of Spanish in the house or no? Or was it mostly white? Mostly
yes.
white. Was it mostly English? I don't.
I guess yes. It's just like I never really got like taught it or yeah, but I grew up around it like a lot because like one of my aunts like raised me a little bit, and that was my grandma's sister. Okay. So like my great aunt, I guess, or not my great aunt, but whatever.
I think technically, yeah, that's your great aunt.
Or what?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I got so many family members,
yeah.
so I just kind of go by cousin or aunt, and just like, keep it simple.
It's especially hard on, I think, my black side. No, my white side, because there's a lot more people like spread out, and of varying ages too. So like you don't know I still don't know what a second cousin is or a cousin once removed. Like
I try to think about that, but I'm like, then I was like, wait, hold on, this don't make. No,
yeah,
I did just go with it.
The generations don't make sense.
Yeah, dude.
But so did you have a lot of support? I guess so. Was photography one of your first like endeavors, or was it painting?
I guess I wasn't really good
doodling
with painting. I started like around like middle school too. Like middle school was like when I didn't really realize I wanted to do it like as a career. It was just kind of like this fun. These are my hobbies.
Right.
Besides like skateboarding
I was
or whatever.
Gonna say, you were always skateboarding too.
Yeah, I skateboarded a lot around that time too.
And were you dancing as well then? Or?
I was doing that a lot too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you've been expressing yourself in a multitude of ways for a long time. Did sports kind of take a back seat, if you will, to? I
actually really wanted to like pursue football or basketball when in like around elementary, early, like middle school years, but I was just like, I ended up like. I remember I was supposed to like start on like 7th grade year, but I ended up like quitting. Well, I didn't find out till after, but like one of my friends,
you were gonna start, man.
Yeah, one of my old like teammates was like, "Yo, dude, you were gonna start, man." Like I was like, whatever. I wanted to skateboard, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I was tired of using up all my nice days.
Right.
I mean, it was nice being in like I was always in shape. I mean, I even still went back and did it on 8th grade up until like 11th grade, but
even went back in high school, but even
then I was like
looking out.
I wasn't really
days.
trying, like dude. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't even like playing that much. I wasn't trying to like get out there. I guess like there was one or two of the years I was like, all right, maybe I'll like try a little bit, but like,
were you just there to stay fit?
Oh yeah, I was just basically trying to like stay in shape, so
I'm using
advantage of the gym.
Coach.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It was nice though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, take advantage of the free equipment while you can.
Exactly. I enjoyed track. I did that 1 year, I think. That was fun, but it was just like I said, used up on my nice days trying to skateboard, dude.
And I can imagine you sitting there in the spring, just like, why the fuck am I running around here?
Yeah, I was such a little skate rat, man. Just. I mean, I still love it now. I just don't do it as much, especially now it's winter.
Of course.
So
yeah, shitty weather for it.
Yeah.
But okay, you said you had more recently, I guess your most recent endeavor artistically was music.
Yeah.
Was getting into
I don't want to say like I'm a producer now. I make beats. Hit me up for beats. DM
Right.
me. Don't
So
DM
now,
me for beats.
if you got a track, but you need some beats, bro.
No, it'd be dope to like have somebody that actually maybe have a voice but I don't really know how to like
team up.
do all. Yeah,
think
I
you
don't know
wanna
how to
team
do
up
all
with
that.
someone?
Maybe somebody with a little bit more experience that knows what they're doing. I mean,
Right.
like I don't want to say I don't know crap. I'm just making all this up.
So
Like-
what? I know you're kind of into the dubstep scene.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Dubstep, trap stuff.
not as much as I used to be, but I still got love for it always.
Right. Is that what got you inspired to start like editing music and stuff like that? To doing
no,
mixes and stuff.
I don't really care to like learn how to make dubstep or I guess I shouldn't say electronic because electronic is like all music basically.
Right.
So it's like people who hate on it is like are like gotta like. Anyways,
So what got you?
That's
so
a
what
different
got
conversation. But
you into what you're doing musically? I guess. Would you
I
call it mixing, doing mixes? I don't know
I guess
how you describe it.
it is mixing in a way. I'm also like, I don't want to say I'm building the drums. Like I have the audio interface.
Right.
And like I'm.
You're
but,
adding
like,
drums.
But like yeah, I mean I just started using Splice a little bit to just get some samples, but otherwise I have a crap ton of music because I've always loved music since I was younger, so I still have like a bunch. Still, actually, some of it because some of it I lost. A lot of it actually I lost, but
But a lot of songs
over the years I've
from-
I've developed like a huge library, so I've kind of like chopped and sampled like different songs that I have on there, and then like I've bought like drum kits from other producers, like smaller producers that I like,
right.
and then
Not as expensive. Drum
yeah, because I've been more into like I guess lo-fi hip hop instrumental.
Right.
Like, yeah, I guess that's what you would title it as, but
And we will hear.
Relax and study too.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I
the
mean,
study playlist on Spotify.
yeah, I mean, I just want to like dip into like all that kind of like because there's so many different subgenres when it
Right.
comes to all that. So
Especially electronic music.
electronic music in general. So yeah, I kind of want to stick to that and like more hip hop, like a little bit, not like dubstep. I mean, but maybe eventually once I actually get like
Get the hang of the
Yeah,
editing and
what-
mixing
yeah, once I actually get well, I mean like
or the building of the beats.
I know how to like place my drums and all that well, and but I don't know. I just like know like I mean me personally like I know when like all right this sounds good, like this sounds good,
Right.
but there definitely is more to it. It's just like I need to learn it because it's just like a lot of people think music is just music, like producing it, but
Right.
yeah, it's just you got to give producers credit because
Right. That's why
it's a lot more.
I give Jake all the credit in the world.
Yeah, for sure. Like, cause like it's a lot more to it than you think. It's just like the littlest sounds you hear in a song. It's like yeah, it's just this little thing I had like pitched down just a little bit,
Right. And spent a lot of time.
maybe slowed it down, whatever. The littlest thing, but it's just
Right. I think that's the true
Makes a lot.
perfectionism too. Where I think where perfectionists go to die is
yeah,
music.
That's
editing.
where I'm getting at too with music. It's like now I'm trying to like I'm still debating between FL and Ableton, honestly, but because I use both. I've tried both of them before, but I still sucked. I was like, gosh. Then I started using like Serato Studio because they came out with their own program like a year ago or so. So I use that, and that's what I've always used to make all the songs or whatever you want to call them.
Right. All the songs or mixes. Or
Mixes, whatever they are. That's
Dude,
sounds.
lo-fi beats to study to. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But yeah.
Hell yeah. I do want to get your favorite artists. I can't.
Yeah, see, like
It's hard to. It's hard
I range
to
from
expand, too.
different from different like genres. So
Right,
honestly, the only
genres
thing I
and-
don't really listen
and
to
mediums,
is country.
because-
Basically, I'll give it some credit or some songs out there that like don't sound fucking same, but
They're like
at the same time, hip hop in a way has come to that point too. So we
Yeah.
can't really talk shit.
It's come to that
is a hip-
poppy point where
Yeah,
it's just
it's-
everything's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so.
yeah.
Give me, all right, because you work in a number of mediums, so I want to get your favorite artists from a number of mediums. So you can ponder on your music one for a second, but first I want to talk about any photographers that may have inspired you or that you enjoy their work, if you know photographers by name, because I know some of them are things like that are, for me, I don't recognize like photographers' styles or anything like that.
Right. Well, I guess like since we're keeping this in Black History Month, you know.
Amen.
Some Black photographers. There's a couple. As of course that Volandis from
Yeah.
Detroit.
I was gonna say from Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan native. So, yeah, I wouldn't say because like his style and mine. Well, he ranges anyways, but like the way he came up is different from me in a way. With besides like the violence that he came from.
Right.
But
Also, if you look at just the east side of the state and the west side, because
Right.
were you born and raised in Holland?
I was born in Holland, but
Raised
so like
around.
I was raised around Holland in a way because like my early years, my mom like ended up getting kicked out from my grandparents. My grandparents.
Her parents. Wait, yeah.
Duh. Anyways, yeah, my grandparents at the time when my grandpa was still alive. But yeah, so I remember living in like, well, she lived in Portugal, like right down the street where I actually currently work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out. Shout out to the countries of Zealand.
Yeah, I guess. No, not really. Screw them. No, I'm just kidding. That's
Looking
all.
to get out.
Anyways. But yeah, I mean, basically Holland and just around that area, but like I was in like around like Kalamazoo, I think at one point.
Okay. But
And
you never
then-
went out of state? Or
No, I never went out of state. Like I didn't really start. The first place I went out of state, well, besides like Chicago, Indiana, like Wisconsin.
yeah, besides like this.
Yeah, that
Great Lakes region.
The Great Lakes region, exactly. Shoot, where was it? I think it was New Orleans.
Damn. I still haven't gone down to. I don't think I've been to Louisiana at all.
Yeah, I went there a couple times, but the first time was it? I think it was New Orleans because we went there for a music festival.
Oh hell yeah!
Drove my car down there.
Damn.
Yeah,
Put some miles on it. That Honda or
No, not that Honda.
Oh.
That's the new Honda I just got. So, but my older Honda, yeah, we drove it down there. Beauty, just
yeah,
drove
Honda gang,
perfect.
dude. Those Hondas are perfect.
I know, man. They got another one.
Yeah, you're like, all right, this one's done its job.
Yeah, it's done its job.
Still
It's
could
good.
run for, I'm sure, another 10 years.
Yeah, I'm about to sell it. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, we drove that down there and freaking stayed in New Orleans because like I went with my friend Edmund and Billy. I don't know if you familiar with them.
I know
You
both
probably
of them.
are. But yeah, we drove
I
down
also
there
wanted to
because
hit
Rami
up
was
Edmund,
living
too.
over there doing like an internship, or yeah.
Is that Edmund's brother? No.
It's just a friend. They've known each other
Oh, okay.
a lot longer than I've known them too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, them three go way back longer. But anyways, yeah, because he was living there at the time for a little bit, so he was like, "We can cram into my room, stay there, and
Hell yeah.
go into a festival for the
It's a
weekend."
place to crash before the festival, or
Yeah,
because
I
were you
mean,
staying at the festival, or were you just staying?
no,
at
it was it was like a.
Wasn't
Well,
like
it wasn't at a
campsite?
camping festival.
Yeah. Gotcha.
No,
Another EDM festival, I'm sure though.
no, range. It was
Hell yeah.
like this year there was gosh, there was so many. I think like Mayday Parade was there. Flatbush Zombies is normally always there.
Okay,
I
wide
can't remember
range.
who was
Wide
highlighting. Like Odessa highlighted maybe that year. and like A$AP Rocky did that year, I think too. So it's like ranges
Okay.
from like
And yeah,
alternative rap, hip hop, like
and
pop.
I think that's the best thing about festivals.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now there's not a lot of positive you can find with festival lifestyle, just from a health standpoint.
Yeah.
Because like nothing
Yeah.
right now seems conducive to going to a festival.
No, that's what's hurting me the most, man.
I know,
That was like a little getaway. I'm not even gonna lie.
but
yeah.
I love because the only festival, well, two. Went to Breakaway.
Yeah.
A couple summers ago.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that we got that now in Grand Rapids.
Right, and just like right in the middle of Grand Rapids too.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope. Saw Wiz and
he was there. Which year? 2019, I think.
yeah, I think 2019.
Yeah.
Wiz and not Big G.
Probably Big G. I think that was.
I think it was someone with a saxophone.
Yeah, Big G.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a dope ass set.
It was a fun weekend.
They were all good shows though.
And
for sure.
that one I think a little bit less variety than the festival down in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
What festival was that?
Buku.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Common Grounds Fest, I went to.
Oh, that's in Lansing, right?
Yeah, that was my first ever. I basically just went for a concert, not realizing that it was like a weekend-long festival or like a week-long festival of concerts. But seeing like MGMT, AWOL Nation, 21 Pilots. Actually, only 21 Pilots and AWOL Nation because.
Yeah, I remember seeing that lineup. I didn't get to go that year.
Oh, it was so. I think Ludacris was also there that year.
Randomly.
Not that day. Yeah, it was super odd. But yeah, we left before MGMT because somebody was tripping on acid too hard.
Real?
Not me, but it is what it is. No, Jiggaday's friend.
Quickly.
No, Quigley's friend. We're just gonna keep naming names.
Just all the names until you figure it out.
Well, yeah, it wasn't one of them who now does psychological studies on psychedelics, which is super cool. You dabble with psychedelics at all?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always have. I'm not gonna say like my whole life again for the art, but
As long as
Of
I've been
course
doing
not.
art, I've been tripping balls, bro.
no, I mean like of course everybody has that one like blind eye towards it at one point, and just like
Until you're
whatever.
kind of.
But I
Eyes
mean, I
open.
guess I was like a person that caught on to it pretty early though. I wouldn't say like 15, 16, but I was like 18, 19 when I was when I think I tried shrooms. I'm pretty sure, but
Nice.
yeah, for sure. It was,
I tried acid the first time in high school. I think I was like 17, 18. Then I did it too much over the summer. And I think that's also around the time I met you. Over
Yeah,
at,
that
like,
was the time I was doing a little
Waystrom.
bit of both of them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and it was a perfect environment for it. I think everyone in, like, I want to say everyone in West Michigan, but I guess maybe just our generation of high school area, because I
Yeah,
don't know
that area kind of.
whoever
yeah.
hangs out there anymore. But it was a perfect spot to,
I don't think anybody be chilling over there anymore. I
doubt
think it's died out now.
yeah. I'll go disc golfing and I'll run into random
It's a
people
family
then.
place now. They read it.
Yeah,
dude,
there's a
it's-
park right next to where everyone used to trip
Yeah.
balls, and because I stood there for the better part of a whole afternoon, just staring at the pavement,
Yeah.
believing it was like chalk lines drawn all.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it was a fun day.
It feels like it's like not where we were at all.
Yeah, it's definitely, it all looks different, but to think that like for a good 4 summers maybe,
about
that's like that whole park was inhabited by high schoolers defiling the park but also taking care of it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we didn't. I wasn't with the one that was like acting a fool too much out there,
Right.
brother.
But I mean, also just like the content of
it was just funny, just like what's gonna be new over here.
Yeah.
What are we gonna be doing today? Well,
Yeah.
meet up there.
Who's
What's
going
gonna
to be
happen?
at the park? Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I think everyone has those. I mean, I hope everyone has a chance to have those high school meeting places where people from different schools just came to meet too. Any Jew. We still need to get back to your favorite artists. So we got one photographer.
Oh yeah.
We'll stick on visual art.
Yeah.
What medium, I guess, do you want to go with?
Medium. Let's see. We'll do. Man, I don't know. We'll just do for like. I guess he's like more of a. I guess he's a. I don't even know because he's like, I don't want to say he's like me, but he's like, he does a little bit of photography, but he also is like visual and he does paint.
You don't want to pigeonhole him.
Yeah, I don't really want to say what he is.
Right.
But
Just
his
another
name's
artist.
Rob Regis.
Rob Riggle. I was like, wow, he is also a great artist.
Is he?
He's a
hey, shout out to him too.
Rob Riggle, comedic actor.
Oh yeah.
So Rob Regis was it?
Yeah, Rob Regis. I think that's how you say his last name. Sorry.
Right.
If he ever ceases somehow.
Yeah. No one tells you how to say it.
I know.
Well, we'll put his at in the comments below. But
he's I've been following him for like a couple years, I believe. But he does, like I said, everything. He does more, and he does like the anime kind of style.
Oh, okay.
Too. But he did this piece of. Wow, I'm having a brain fart on the Boondocks characters, bro.
Riley.
Huey and Riley. Yeah,
Huey and Riley.
Anyways, yeah, he did this piece on both of them, and then he did another piece with like it's two separate canvases, and it's just like how he. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain his work. It's kind of like realistic in a way because he can draw people really well, but
right,
he just his colors and like.
More
everything's always
cartoony.
vibrant with him too,
Okay.
but he also does like some really like he like drew a couple of dark piece, like a dark kind of style piece, like a horror theme, which is I loved it. It was like
that range within an artist.
That's what I love too. It's just like I don't know. He's pretty outstanding, and then he started doing like clothing too. So that's why I was like, he
and
does
you
a lot,
also.
too.
All right, I want to take this opportunity to showcase your art that, other than the part on my body, your T-shirt print or your shirt prints as one of them in the middle there.
Yeah.
So
that was I just put that in like a handful of hoodies for sure, and then
you were also doing windbreakers and shirts like that. This was a while ago.
Yeah, I didn't actually get the chance to do the I don't think I did do any windbreakers because I think it was like financial crap.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But did you first start with like that splatter kind of style?
Yeah, I first started doing like that I guess I don't like to say it's tie-dye because at the time it's just acrylic paint and it was just like like the splatter kind of effect.
Right.
At the time when I look back at it, I'm like, damn, I don't like that. Like it's kind of
Did you think it was like kind of half-assed?
Yeah. I mean, like exactly. I mean, I thought it was like cool in a way. So there was a couple of shirts I made back in the day. I'm like, yeah, that looks cool, but
I thought the style was definitely cool. But now to see that you've adapted to just taking prints of is that basically what you're doing now?
I actually still do the dye. I actually bought some really good tie-dye from I forgot what this company was called, from Colorado. But I started a couple pieces with it because I didn't know how it was, but it's like legit, and like I had to scoop this like powder, pour it in like a tub, but it's just like
you got it down to the science now.
Yeah, it's kind of like time consuming, but it's high quality. But I'll still also like mix it with the acrylic, so it's like I don't know. So I've still been doing that a little bit too, but more of that, I guess, as of recently.
Dope. And all right.
Also, I can't take credit for that. I mean, I can
Which one?
take. Well, I can't talk. I was gonna say Joel drew that girl on the top right corner,
Oh, okay.
and then that was a collaboration that we did. So I
Nice.
don't want to say it.
Shout out Joel Palmatiers.
Shout out Joel Palmatier. I didn't want to take all the credit for it. So.
Also, kind of pictured in the photo on the top left there.
Oh yeah,
right.
that's him.
And that's what I was saying about your editing. I've before the show started was it's bringing your abstract style to life in a real image, which I think is super cool.
I actually really enjoy doing edits like that, which is why I enjoy shooting my friends and but I just need to kind of step out of that uncomfortable spot of shooting other people that I don't want to say are models or I don't want an Instagram. I don't want an Instagram model, but someone who's
them as a model.
Yeah, someone's comfortable being in front of the camera and I don't want to say that knows what they're doing because I don't want to say I know what I'm doing behind the camera.
Right.
I'm still learning every day from photography, even though how long I've been shooting. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I need to kind of step into I want to do more of that, but I need to do it with new faces, I guess.
Right.
And
shout out great mixtape or album by Mac Miller. I can't remember.
New Faces. Yeah, New Faces. Yeah.
But
thank you.
R.I.P. R.I.P. We need you. Do you take more enjoyment, I guess, in taking the pictures or editing the pictures?
I guess I don't really know. I
balanced with the difficulties of both.
Yeah,
as
I think taking the picture. Because like I said, I've always loved photography.
Right.
And there's some photos where I'm I don't want to edit this. I mean, I'll edit maybe the highlights, the contrast a little bit.
Like our bottom right picture here.
Yeah, yeah, I love that picture.
That is is that in Cali or
no? That's in Hawaii.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, dude, I was grateful enough to go on there on a family vacation.
Nice.
Best experience of my life. One of the best experiences of my life, but
I'm sure.
The damn top. My mom and I want to go back and live there.
Dude.
My stepdad's man, I don't want to deal with that plane ride, bro, because our ears are all clogged. Yeah, my ear was messed up for a minute.
But I would imagine dealing with the plane ride once to move down there, you're pretty much good.
Yeah.
I don't see why anyone
would
come back from Hawaii. That's
the reason why I want to go back really bad too is because I was only living the city life, and we were there for a week too. Okay. But I was living the city life in Honolulu, Waikiki. So you're in the hotel life, which and you got to see some some visions, some scenery and shit.
Right.
But we got to take a helicopter ride, which is really freaking. Yeah, it was
beautiful. Did you get any pictures on the tour?
I did. Yeah, I got a lot of pictures on the helicopter. Over 400. I was I don't care. I was just this
thing.
You guys be careful. I'm I know.
I'm out hanging out that copter.
No doors too, man. I was
jeez.
Yeah, hanging out my head out the window and shit. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's the benefits of having a drone, basically too.
Yeah, dude. I know. That's what I've been thinking about recently is getting the money to first pay for a damn drone, right? But then you also got to get the license.
Yeah, there's also the equipment still with the drone.
Exactly, it's just a lot of money.
But I guess with that,
it can be. There is probably some cheaper drones out there, but at the same time,
but then
still,
you got to soup it up.
Yeah, it's still gonna be some money regardless.
Yeah. With then as we're winding down here, moving forward, what do you want to do, I guess, with your art? I know you're going to be you're moving to a new destination. So are you telling people this or?
Yeah, I've told a handful of people.
All right. So you're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
And that seems odd to me right now.
It seems odd to people okay.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I just like
To live? That's weird.
I mean, besides the people that actually like know me and like that I'm talked to a little bit more, yeah, like I have family out there.
Right.
I went there within in 2018, and then I just went there this year to check out the place I'm gonna be living at.
Nice.
And which is gonna be at a friend's house. So
Dope.
it's all gonna be at least I'm gonna be comfortable. Like that's the only thing like living out there.
Yeah, in a
I
new
was originally
place.
gonna move out there like a while ago. I was like
Really?
I was like saying I'm moving to Vegas like whatever. And I said it a couple other times, and I was like, it was just like money situation and like,
Right.
well, I can live with my cousin that lives out there, but it's just like another, because like he has kids, so it's just like getting in the way, and then
And you're
like,
just gonna be like, I'm gonna be here, and then have to move somewhere else.
Yeah.
Quickly.
yeah, and then so yeah, like the first time that I went, or was it the first time? Yeah, the first time that I went, I met the friend that I'm moving in or renting out with. Yeah, he's a really cool dude.
Hell yeah.
So
So what's the draw to Vegas besides, I mean, getting out of Michigan? Which
I
is
mean,
completely
I'm gonna be
understandable.
on the West Coast at least, so I plan on being like, doing like drives to like California or whatever.
Right.
I just want to do like a lot of sightseeing on that side of
Definitely.
on the country because I haven't. I've always been used to like the East Side. So
Right, and you've had 20 years over here. Why not spend
yeah,
some time being inspired by the West Coast?
exactly. I mean, it's gonna be definitely like different
Yeah.
experience.
But
but I'm ready not to like experience a winter.
Right, yeah, that'll be.
Just 1 year. I need a break. Just 1 year,
And
maybe.
it will make the transition easier, not having to.
Don't get
deal
me
with
wrong. Yeah,
frigid
don't get me wrong
temperatures.
though. I'm gonna miss Michigan in a way, but
It's hard to though.
yeah,
But also having that comfort spot and not
Yeah.
having to like completely get on your feet, like going to a new place.
exactly.
too.
That's the only thing. Is like
beneficial.
if I can do this, like I'm not paying the crazy amount of money either.
Right.
So
Yeah.
this is like a good startup
Right.
until I get like my own place. Except going there, like have my own place, and then
Mm-hmm.
like then I would have to have like a 40-hour full-time job, which I'm not trying to have. I'm trying to
Right.
I'm trying to have
Tryna-
different side hustles a little bit.
Yeah, get
And then-
yourself slowly established before getting into it too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it
I have a
gives you
way
more
where I'm
time.
gonna be like comfortable my first month there, just doing
There
whatever,
you
getting
go.
comfortable and like
Hell yeah.
making art.
Getting acclimated to your new life and hopefully your profession as an artist.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something I kind of just projected onto you, but what do you want to do moving forward in this new transition to Las Vegas with your art? Do you want to, I'm guessing, focus on that more? Or
Oh yeah, that's like, I'm not saying that's like the primary reason, but it's just like everyone either says like move to LA or move to New York. Well, like you don't need to do that. No,
Right,
but
you
you
can
can.
choose
I
your
could
LA.
I could still do it in Holland, or I could still do it in like
Mm-hmm.
Detroit or wherever I go in Michigan if I were to go
wherever
somewhere
you feel
else.
inspired.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just I just feel like I need to get the experience out of my hometown and out of my home like state.
Right.
And
It just out of a comfort.
yeah, and
spot.
I feel like every time like I travel, when I travel anywhere else, I get really inspired and motivated to like come back and do my work, or like when I have a bunch of photos, like all right, I can have time to edit, or sometimes I start editing right away because I'm so excited to edit.
Right.
But yeah, it's just I mean, yeah, I just want to, of course, always get better at it, and
Hell yeah.
but not just focus on that too. Of course, become a better person more and
embrace
just
life.
just embrace life because it's short, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's really short.
You seem like a very self-aware person too. You've always seemed sensible and down to earth, grounded.
Thank you.
And I personally, as an appreciator, that's a word now.
Yeah, I think so.
Of your art, I can't wait to see how this new environment inspires you and what you create there.
Thank you, dude.
Maybe get some Aztec prints in there. You know, it's
Yeah.
Southwest. So.
I know it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be different. So I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll find something, some other like craft in the art.
Right.
area where
You'll
I'm
start
gonna
making
be.
bolo ties and stuff.
I
Move
don't
to
know. Who knows? Man? Who
Arizona.
knows what I'm gonna do next? Like that's
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It's just having fun.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I can't wait to see what the world has in store for you, and I can't wait for others to see your art on Instagram and on Twitter, but also on your website. Are there pieces? There we go. Available to purchase on your website or no?
I don't have online shop open at the moment anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually planning on redoing like my whole website, but right now I just have my portfolio up and just like showing a little bit of everything I do. And
Oh
then
yeah.
whatever extra on social media.
Dope. So yeah, you can follow. You can check out his website www.v. I gotta spell it out because I can't really say it. It's Anthony with a V instead of an A.
There you go. That's better to say.
.com, and then on Instagram at V Anthony, and on Twitter at Vicasso. That's VECASSO. Follow him, support him, check out his stuff. You do post. Do you do commissioned pieces or no?
No, I actually don't. I haven't. I'm not going to. I haven't at all. Like since I kind of been doing art.
Right. Do you still tattoo?
No. I mean, I'll do some tattoo designs, which I actually haven't recently, but I would like to.
Right on.
But no, I don't. I've gotten people. It's crazy how many people have hit me up to do tattoos. I'm like, man, I just don't want to learn how to tattoo, man. It's just another thing that, like, I mean, eventually I feel like, but like I'm trying to learn how to sew right now.
Right.
I've been having a sewing machine for like a year at least. I haven't freaking learned how to sew. Oh my god.
Not enough time.
I know there's not enough time, man. I've
Right.
been laziness takes over sometimes.
Right. I got too much passions. But I understand. You can also follow the podcast on Twitter at Where Is This Gopo, on Instagram at Where Is This Going Pod. Send us an email, Where Is This Going Pod@gmail.com, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _Hunter Miles. And stay tuned for a track from Anthony. Is this track titled Blessed?
Yeah, it's called Blessed. Yeah.
Awesome. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Look him up on SoundCloud. What's your SoundCloud, son?
It's the same thing. V Anthony, whatever.
Anthony
Eaves.
with a V. Eaves. Yes. Enjoy. Check it out. And thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next week.
Really think about it, could be worse, my nigga. Don't stress, my nigga. Yes, my nigga. We all bless, my nigga. Bless, my nigga. Bless, my nigga. Really think about it, could be worse, my nigga. Don't stress, my nigga. Yes, my nigga. We all bless, my nigga. Stay blessed, my nigga. Bless, my nigga. Really think about it, could be worse, my nigga. Don't stress, my nigga. Yes, my nigga.